Today, it's the Summer Games Breathe Stream co-host thing. Yeah. With Heather, Graham, a chair, and Paul. The universal fan favorite, empty chair.
Everyone loves chair. Kathleen will be joining us shortly.
That sound that you were hearing while on the Going Online screen was, in fact, Summer Games Fest sound. I don't know why there was
horses,
gunshots,
motorcycles, gunshots.
Weird.
So I'm just going to cut right over to there now.
Noises, yeah.
Yeah. No cats.
So
Ooh, just in time.
Here we are.
World premiere.
I'm concerned that what I heard was like I heard a squeaking and then gunshots, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wow, Jeff's much quieter than the Going Online than their countdown thing was. Can I get a little more Keeley in my headphones?
There's still... Why am I still hearing... Do I have like another window open or something?
Now, what I love about this show is it's a true cross-industry. Whether you play
What the hell
on
is going on here? Sorry.
Switch, or mobile,
okay, there we go. Wow.
It doesn't matter your platform of
Sorry
choice.
about that.
We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art
Was
of
it another window?
amazing video games.
Yes.
The biggest
okay.
franchises
that was my bad.
in the industry are
Nice.
here,
No
like
worries.
Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And
It's a
even
weird
if you don't
virtual
get
set
every
kinda
announcement that you
thing.
desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So
If I
let's
don't find
get
something
started.
I like, who do I complain to?
Over
Jeff,
30
I
years
think.
ago,
Yeah.
Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023.
So
and
Silk
right
Song,
now,
eh?
we're excited to officially confirm a character
I
coming to the game and show you
do
the
not dare to
exclusive
hope.
first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
Is this 5 minutes behind? I don't think so. I think we're...
We should be relatively on...
Yeah, I think we're in sync.
Look, if you're ahead of us somehow in the future, chat, just no spoilers, okay?
You won't know what hit.
We're gonna fight the streets.
Let me have some fun. Let's get this mission started.
Jesus Christ,
hey, it's
Guile.
Guile.
Everyone is so wide now. They're already 1 or 2 games ahead of the stream? What the?
Well, this is where we are. Deal with
YouTube
it.
somehow...
Good fight. Got you in my sights.
All right. I guess the YouTube and the Twitch are out of sync. Whatever. This is what we're watching. Join
Or
us.
maybe I should have like refreshed before.
Yeah, it's fine.
Maybe
This is where we are
maybe
now.
my version is out. Yeah, whatever.
Let's watch these two men pummel each other.
You can watch the future.
Apparently, this game, you like, it's like they've really brought back the street fighting aspect. Like they, like you actually like run around like the streets of legally distinct New York and like challenge people to just have dust ups.
Level.
Really? So like all the Street
Yeah.
Fighter people are just like wandering around the streets of New York?
Kinda. At least from the trailer I saw. Also,
Gotta
that's
go
not a
find the
logo.
streets.
That's still not a logo.
It's like
I think it's better than the last
it's like
one.
the corner of a cube.
It's all about the comb. All right. Next, it's time
Oh, the
for
comb.
a brand new game announcement here at
We
Summer
don't need to
Game
bring
Fest.
the flip comb back.
Check this out.
Did they just fire the guy who says world premiere?
That's the...
In this
I-
economy?
I know that logo because that's the same logo that comes at the beginning of Shipbreaker.
Tantalus base.
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM Leth Recon Squad.
Hi.
Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the comsat relay, and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a problem.
Ooh,
Get that door closed
is
now.
this aliens? It's
Wardrobe
probably aliens.
malfunction.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
At least he's a
Looks like aliens.
According to the YouTube chat, this might be Morbin
Take
time,
the lead.
but they've been saying that in response to every single thing, so that might not be that accurate.
Eventually they might
Yeah,
be
they're
right.
an unreliable narrator in that regard.
Oh, this ain't good.
Is this
What
that
we
the
found
No,
was
no, let's not be
Callisto,
hasty. This
Calico?
a new kind
this
of
could be
evil,
good.
and it found us first.
What the?
This was
Oh, that looks creepy.
Oh, it is alien. The aliens got, like, zombies.
I don't know if the zombie aliens is the crossover we really need.
Alvarez, through that door. Hold that door, Sergeant. Son of a.
The wrong side of the door.
It's fine, you've seen the alien now.
Son
it's not
above.
scary, right?
Son above.
Son of
But I
a...
know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead.
Alien happens in the future, right?
And someone needs to know.
Yeah.
Yes,
So why are they still using tape recorders?
it's like weird 60s future.
It's more like 1980s future.
Yeah, yeah. Because where there's like CRT monitors everywhere and stuff too. It's kind of a fun aesthetic, actually.
Yeah, I dig it. There was a brief shot of gameplay there, and it looked like isometric squad based. It looked like an
was
XCOM.
Aliens Dark Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC. Next, 2 years ago at
But
the
not
Game
which
Awards,
consoles, we
revealed
won't
the
tell you
Callisto
which.
Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Oh, didn't like that
Oh, that's
word.
what we need.
That's not a thing. Don't make that a thing.
The Schofield cut.
Yeah. It's like the fact that Kojima had the gall to release a director's cut of Death Stranding.
Right, right. Like Death Stranding had like a whole bunch of interference from the
Yeah.
production company.
I love
you know that they
little
call
more
Callisto
gore
the
with some
dead?
musical notes at
Yeah,
the bottom
yeah.
of the screen right now. Yeah. Little more gore.
Little more
Just
gore.
like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there,
Interesting choice to put this and the alien one right
that's
together.
your old life. You gotta let that go.
The first time I saw this trailer, I mean, obviously I haven't seen the Schofield
is
cut,
entirely
but I saw this trailer and I was like, damn, this looks like Dead Space, and then it wasn't, and I was confused.
trying
Hey!
to give you a chance.
But it turns out it actually is.
Sorry.
At rebirth.
Yeah, I'll tell them later.
Yeah, it turns out it actually is kind of a Dead Space.
This was
One
in
of
the
them Dead Spaces.
state of play.
Yeah, that's where I saw it. Thank you.
Yep, still no space zombies. Not a thing I need.
You can tell it's Dead Space because the guy has lights down his back that show his health. For some reason, they're really big on that in Dead Space.
Yeah.
The like
love that
in-game UI.
So I guess this is another example of like, fine, if they're not going to make more Dead Space, then we're going to go away and do it ourselves and give it a different name.
Spiritual successor.
Yeah. Then again,
He is an absolute menace today.
our cat is a tiny demon.
Not-
It's Gamer Christmas Day, so
Ah, yes, the stomping on heads. That's very good.
Welcome to a space that isn't alive.
You got here just in time for the
Tell me
as advertised gorier version of this trailer.
To your new home.
So, you know, exactly what you wanted.
Hey, that's great. Love gore. Just
It's over, Heather. Well,
Okay,
actually, wait,
cool.
there might be a stinger. Hang on.
Okay,
Okay, no, I think you're safe.
cool. Thanks.
the Callisto.
Is that
How-
enough? I
how
don't
many
need that
different-
much gore early in the morning.
How many different creepy babies will there be in
That's
this one?
right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, striking distance. Glenn,
I didn't wanna see that
first
at
of all,
all.
Finnegan,
congratulations.
come
This game looks
what
absolutely
people
incredible. And
wanna
I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah,
You should
thanks,
just be
man.
like,
Uh,
"Hi,
thanks for
Jeff,"
having
and
us.
then
I
his head
really do
explodes.
appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank
I
you.
think it would have been funnier if Al
for all
Gore had
you've
just
done
shown
for
up the
game
entire time.
industry, all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games.
I don't mean this
new
as a
studios,
criticism. This guy
and,
looks like
I
a
just
side
wanted to
character
thank
from
you.
a
I really
GTA
appreciate
game.
it.
Thank you. Not about me. It's
Oh,
about
really?
you guys.
Yeah,
It's something about the
appreciate
coat
that.
and the
Thank you so
stance
much.
and the
yeah, it's
rings.
so fun to do these
Oh,
It's
shows.
just
gives me
like
real-
just the way that
this
he was
game,
like,
so people saw the
actually,
trailer,
Jeff,
but
let me
what I'm
start
so
off by
excited
saying I
today
want to thank
is that
you,
just brought
Jeff.
a raw gameplay sequence. This game
For
is
the-
in development, and
He gives me
people are gonna be
football
blown
coach
away, I think, when
energy.
they see it. But tell us
From
a
the
bit about
wide
what are we gonna
shot,
see
kind of
today?
looks
Yeah,
like
we got a
Reggie.
couple minutes of, like you said, like
Oh,
raw
yeah.
gameplay.
Yeah,
It's
he's
two
like an
segments
Italian
in the
Reggie.
First half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about
Some
everything.
brutality?
We're showcasing a
Brutality.
new weapon called the
Brutality.
grip. It's like a gravity
I
gun,
mean,
but
you
it
need
picks up
new
the
enemies to use the
and
new
it shoves them
brutalities
into
on.
giant
That just
fans,
makes
rips them
sense.
apart. It's great.
That's just
The
me.
And,
unbuttoned blazer
and then
over a
check
polo
out
shirt
the,
does it. Look, that's his
the nice
blazer.
ending we have.
He pulls it out of the
where
closet
we,
twice a year.
Usually we'll kill our main character, Jacob.
Which is not
and
to be
in a very
rude.
unique way.
Like,
And,
everyone's allowed to dress how they dress.
Just for a second, I want to thank
Sorry,
the team, man.
we'll
Like you
kill
said, through
our main
COVID, through
character,
everything
Jacob,
else,
in a
the
very unique
dedication, the
way.
hard work. You guys are amazing.
Well, you know.
Thank you very much.
Oh, well,
Have
Glenn,
I
I gotta
told
say,
Jacob
again,
about
you know,
this?
what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world.
I think Jacob would wanna go in a
next-gen
unique
game.
way.
It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Oh, more.
Oh.
This is actual gameplay.
All right, I'm actually kind of interested in seeing how the game works.
Is this still tactical decapitation or whatever?
I mean, probably. Like it really looks like they've just made Dead Space again, which is not a bad thing. People like Dead Space.
Yeah, and if you're gonna zombie space horror is not a bad idea.
Oh, I kind of like the
I think
VR recording thing over
Yeah,
like
that's
a
neat.
tape deck. That's
before
neat way
we
to
get
show info.
like VR holograms, we should probably fix the like tracking on the system.
Yeah, that's well observed, Paul. The health on the back of the neck.
Yeah, yeah.
Very like Isaac from Dead Space.
And the ammo on the back of the gun.
Yeah.
And Isaac and Jacob, I think, are basically from the same family of names.
Of protagonists, yeah.
Oh, they both have 5 letters.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I like the idea that at least in the original Dead Space, Isaac wasn't like space marine. He was like an engineer. That's why he
Yeah.
was using like a bolt cutter.
Both gun or whatever.
Yeah. Definitely looks like there was some limbs flying off there.
Yeah, I
excited
think
to see our
headshots are probably fast.
I'm excited to see our 2 screamy boys play this.
Oh
So
yeah.
much punching.
Jobot in the chat points out in the Bible, Isaac was Jacob's father.
Oh dear.
That's very clever.
That's
If
that
that's
that
the
definitely
case, that's
seems
great.
like something
That's-
they would do.
Yeah.
That's definitely somebody was like, we need to name our protagonist, and we want it sort of similar.
Well, it's like how in Deus Ex, the main character's initials were JC, and then in the prequel Deus Ex games, the main character's Adam.
Like,
They're not
Just
subtle
fly
about
onto
it.
his head?
you know what? The age of subtlety is over. We as a society are not in an age of subtlety.
And if there's any question about that, just show them this trailer.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got morphed. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Into a grinder.
That was unique.
Ugh.
That was unique.
Oh my God.
Don't go
That
there.
just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of Duty
it's a short
Modern
game,
Warfare
is what you're
2
saying.
arrives. Infinity
Yeah.
Ward is once again
Oh, even I
returning
can
to its
beat that
roots
one.
for a modern-day action
Looking
game.
forward to it on
And today we're
AGDQ.
about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long
Modern
Beach
Warfare
to check
2.
in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Wait.
Even moderner warfare.
Where does this fall in the? Hang on. Is this a remake of the original Modern Warfare 2, or is this?
No, yeah, this is. We had a discussion about this on because they rebooted Modern Warfare a couple years ago, and then so this is the sequel to the reboot.
We are bigger, and we
Wow,
are bringing
the
entire
budget
team.
on their hype video is
Gaz, Soap,
preposterous.
Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a
Yeah,
stage
they rented
big
a
enough
dock.
to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs.
Well, I mean, with
cargo
all the ships getting stuck,
and
nobody's
staggering
actually using the
odds are
docks
just
now.
the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
Whoa!
Why?
They put it on an oil on a tanker ship.
I guess.
That
Maybe
camera
docks
was
were
not
cheap during the panini. Yeah, maybe.
Operation Darkwater.
Drunk Owl says this is the sequel to Modern Warfare, which is the fourth Modern Warfare, which is a remake of Call of Duty 4: Modern Warfare, and is not to be confused with Modern Warfare 2. I believe you, and I still don't understand.
That makes perfect sense.
What's wrong with just bigger numbers?
Yeah. Or just put the year number on it so we can keep them fucking straight.
Yeah, do the Madden
Modern
system.
Warfare 2022. Right? Done. This is the 2022 game. I guess that people are like, well, I don't want to play the 19 game. in
Well, Call of
2022.
Duty. Modern Warfare is like a sub-series of the Call of Duty series.
Yeah.
So, cut right clear through.
Too modern, too warfare. Says,
Oh, that'd be great. I think that'd be a great name.
yeah. I mean, what about the Apple naming system? What if we could name them all after adorable cats? Modern Warfare.
Oh, I thought you meant we'd call it the new Modern Warfare.
I Modern Warfare. I Modern Warfare Pro.
Well, they haven't used the cats for a while, so now it would be like
Places
be like
in California.
yeah, Modern Warfare San Simeon.
There seems like there's a lot of stuff going on that you aren't involved with. Like
Yeah.
the rest of your team seems to be doing a lot more stuff than you are.
This is one of those just like painfully annoying. James Stephanie Sterling refers to this as the bull shot, right? Which is the oh, it's a vertical slice of gameplay. You know, like you're seeing a whole level being played out, and it's like, yeah, but this is absolutely not what it will actually look like or how it will actually play when you, the player, play this game. Right? It's like it is meticulously directed.
This is essentially a rail shooter. This section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eyes on that container now.
Like it feels like you're just sort of participating in a cutscene as opposed to actually like playing the game. But who knows whether the actual game will be like this.
Yeah, throwing a Molotov on an oil tanker sounds like a great idea.
They're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile. It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows, missile is on the helipad.
I mean, they're missing so many UI things that are likely going to be there. And let's not forget, nobody's pausing the screen to check what their pickups are. They're
Yeah.
not picking anything up.
They're launching the missile. Oh, there's like yeah. Surprisingly large amount of Molotov cocktails.
Well, they're on an oil tanker. Presumably they have a lot of materials laying around.
Good to see red barrels still explode.
Yeah. I mean, what else is the point of having barrels?
Video game.
So perhaps this is poo-pooing the fun a little bit. But many years ago, I worked for a company that ran pipelines. And one of the pipelines it ran was jet fuel.
Ooh.
Which you might think, oh my gosh, that's probably the most explosive kind, right? No. In fact, it turns out it's quite hard to light some of these fuels on fire and make them go explodey.
Because they don't do anything until they get really hot.
Yes, exactly. So obviously throwing a match in would be bad, but apparently if you threw a match into a container of jet fuel, the top would just kind of burn for a bit.
Yeah. Throwing putting a cigarette into gasoline does diddly squat. Just goes
So
out.
it's okay to have cans of fire around.
Yeah.
Totally not a beholder. No, this is the third game shown. They showed off the Callisto Protocol, which is basically a spiritual successor to Dead Space, and what was the first thing?
Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6.
Which I wish they'd kind of shown more of the walking around in the world thing.
Oh, and
rather than
Aliens is
looking
the
each
fourth
other
one.
like this.
Oh, and Aliens, yeah.
Oh, right.
34, which is, Riley points out, vaporized jet fuel on the other hand. Correct, but they don't ship vaporized jet fuel.
Yeah.
Because that would be super dangerous and exploding.
It's hard to argue that this isn't,
Missile patrols are
cinematic.
on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
It's extremely cinematic. I just don't care.
Yeah, I mean, this is not for me.
Can something be both cinematic and not compelling? I just don't
Oh,
know.
so many movies. So much of the Star Wars extended universe. If you ask me, if you like it, I'm not here to yuck your yum. I just don't like any of it.
Reloading.
I mean, I'm also not a first-person shooter kind of gamer, so this was never going to be for me, even if it was cool.
I mean, this does look like it might be kind of cool. It's sort of really putting you in the thing.
I will say, because it's choreographed, I'm not experiencing that thing where I watch other people play first-player things where everything's just moving around real fast all the time, and then I get dizzy.
This is moving a lot less twitchily and erratically than it would when someone was actually playing it.
Yeah,
Yep.
this guy's not spinning around trying to look behind things and find pickups.
Oh yeah, God.
You also have that problem.
I have that problem so bad. This is obviously meant to be cinematic and compelling, but not trigger motion sickness in people like Heather and I. Have you ever watched anybody play BioShock Infinite, Heather?
No.
I had to literally leave the room because
that would work for me.
it was so extreme that even sitting adjacent to where it was being played and looking at something else, I would start to feel motion sick.
Then the character starts eating chips out of the garbage.
Oh, and then you're just actually sick.
I mean, I turn head bob off if I can.
And then someone tells you it's like a sophisticated political allegory, and then you just uncontrollably vomit. It's just terrible.
Surely you were standing
Whoa.
too close to those explosions.
Apparently
yeah,
he
you were.
was, because he
Yeah.
that was into a whole other thing.
The rest of the game is flashing before his eyes.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
No.
Don't think I will.
That's what we're talking about. And joining
I
us
like the
now,
little
up
logo,
from Long
though, with the
Beach,
two
Johanna,
green
great to see you. How's everything?
in the middle.
Great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So
I like how
we
she's
saw
Jeff.
the first gameplay.
She's
Thanks
color
for that
coordinated with the
extended sequence.
logo.
Looks incredible.
I dig her
tell
outfit,
us a bit
actually.
about that
Yeah,
mission.
she gets
Where's
A+
that set in the
for
game?
her
What are we
styling.
seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain
This is
John
Ben in a
Price
toque.
and
Yeah, Jeff looks like not to no shade on Ben. Jeff looks like any number of men in Victoria around coffee shops or
there were 20
breweries.
members from
Yeah.
1 and then the other two
Yeah.
characters that you may recognize from the older
Yeah,
franchise.
give him
that
a
we're
vape
reimagining
pen.
Are Simon
And,
Ghost Riley
maybe
and of course Soap
guitar.
John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited.
Yeah,
that
the
we
bright
got
green
to,
top is
create
a
for this
choice,
game.
and she's rocking rocking it.
No, she looks great. No notes on that
Commander Phil
outfit.
Briggs
Yeah.
and Mexican
Maybe-
Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited
are
about.
people
He's a
really
guy who's
connected
super
to the
capable and a
Modern
guy,
Warfare like
who's
characters?
just as important
I
as
thought
Task Force
people were fairly
141.
generic,
But as far as the
I
levels
guess
concerned,
once you get into it.
you know, this
People
I gotta
like
shout out
Ghost
to
because he looks
IW.
cool.
You know, this was
And then
a
there's a
tremendous
captain that there's
collaboration
like
across all of
always.
the different
Is it McTavish?
disciplines
There's
that
a
we saw.
captain who's like
Everybody coming
always
together,
in
some really
one of the
motivated devs here, and you know, you saw the
right, Captain
and
Price.
the,
There's always
animations
a
and
Captain
the
Price, no
awesome
matter the
sound
era.
design. And
Oh,
of
like
course,
a
our
Sid
new water
in Final
tech, which
Yes,
is
exactly.
pushing the boat
Yeah.
in different
Oh, I
directions.
see.
It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases, you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed. But it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward.
Right.
Of course, there's a lot
Warzone
of
is
chatter and
their
interest about the new Warzone
PUBG-ish
experience. We're
thing.
affectionately calling it Warzone
Yeah.
2.0. There will be a standalone
Bill Andrew,
experience of
show us
Warzone
the
for current
roadmap.
Existing,
So we know what'll
players
be
as well.
broken.
So
Gamers
we're
love-
sort of feed the
gamers love a
entire
good
community
roadmap.
there, but
It's true.
All eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible.
People are
Everybody's
in
so
chat
excited
are
for
saying
Task
that
Force
they're throwing
141.
around the term emergent
Warzone
gameplay, which
coming
I
to
thought was
mobile
like
as
when
well
you
for
like
players on the go.
figure out how to play
We're-
different
we're on
unintended
Steam,
games
you know, I mean,
within
so it's
games.
just a big
Yes.
moment, and there's going to be
Not-
a lot more.
not
to
just
come.
You
like-
blew up some cover.
Yeah.
Well, before
Blew up the
we
cover
leave,
so
we
that
gotta
you
ask
could
a
shoot
little
the
bit
guy
about
behind the cover.
Warzone 2. I know
It's
we just,
not
you know,
like
showed
that
gameplay
emergent.
on this, but can you tell
I
us
think
anything?
that's
It was
literally a
seemed like there was
mechanic
little
of
bit
the
a tease
game.
maybe
Emergent
for earlier
gameplay is like when
Yeah,
people
and
turn
we're seeing
Animal
that
Crossing
from the
islands into
community.
like
We love when the fans
mazes
can pick up some
and like
things,
obstacle
some
courses.
chatter about
Yeah,
maybe
or
CGI
like-
It might be,
and other elements.
that
but we will
emergent
get into
gameplay
the
is
details of
the
Warzone
term that
2.0
they've
for
all
sure. It will
started
be
to
an
glom onto,
extension of the Modern
and so we're
Warfare
going to hear that a
2
lot
universe.
probably over the
So
course of
all the more reason
the
why
show.
we think this game, this moment is such an important title for all
Probably.
of us. Looking
That and
looking
everyone
ahead,
being
and
very
Like
excited.
we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future.
I
for
mean,
the
they're
franchise,
excited.
So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October.
Look,
Thanks
you
so
said
much
it,
for giving us
Paul.
a first look at the
I mean,
gameplay. Call of
it's the
Duty,
thing to
Modern
say,
Warfare
right?
2.
It's like, what
Thanks for
else
doing
are you
that,
going to
Jeff.
say? You have to
All
be
right, well, we've got
excited.
lots more
It's like,
Summer
this
Game
is-
Fest still to
it'd be
go,
weird
and
if you
now it's
weren't.
time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I love this
King's
game when I
Quest?
was growing up, so I'm honored to share
Tetris?
this very
Oh
first
wait,
look.
that's not. I don't know PC games.
Oh, is it? There is a new Might and Magic, I thought.
Well, there's the game that the guys were playing on Monday, which is like a spiritual. Like,
Oh, right. No, yeah, they're already doing that. Whoa. Is this... Wait, this is ActRaiser, isn't it?
No, I.
Flashback? What is this?
Fantasy based.
it looks a little bit like Flashback.
Another world?
Oh, Flashback.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Flashback squared.
Flashback.
Neat.
I can't. Wow. That's kind of
Okay.
Don't know that game.
Okay.
It's like a. I mean, it was one of those like
All right,
2D,
let's turn
3D.
back time. Back in 2017,
games.
we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later,
What
I am
fire?
so excited.
Witchfire?
The team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early
A team of
access soon.
astronauts in
I am
Poland
so
made this game?
excited to play this. I bet you will be too.
Okay, I guess.
Hey, look, anyone can be a game dev.
I don't remember...
Aren't they busy being astronauts?
I definitely don't remember whatever this was, so...
Okay. Okay. Cool,
Cool
gun.
looking gun.
It's a dark fantasy first-person shooter.
They called it Witchfire, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which fire the witches?
It's like sure. I like space,
Jesus. Okay, this is gonna be a one-way town to one-way ticket to Queasy Town for me, I think.
Everyone's queasy in Queasy Town.
Oh, it's a bouncy game, says CG Wonder.
Yes, it is.
Looks like there's lots of running and jumping. And slow motion. The old
Hitting the bell's
like
neat.
gun,
I don't know what it means.
gun, and then the magic is your hand.
Yeah, you got your gun hand and your magic hand.
Oh, who says?
That's Bioshock again.
Grit Grut says this is Gothic Doom.
Yeah, which is to say it looks dope.
Yeah, I can get behind that. At least the aesthetic.
Thy Doom. The writer Aleph with Doom with an E on the end. Thy Doom.
Right, Hexen. That was the game back in the day.
Yeah.
That was
Always
sort of
have to
Gothic.
die.
That was medieval Doom.
Don't touch the crystal.
Or touch the crystal.
Touch it.
Oh.
Whoa. Didn't get to touch it.
Which fire?
All right.
That fire.
Sorry, just which fire? Gunshots.
All right. I'm on board.
Yeah.
That looks dope.
I will not watch you play that.
That's okay.
I think it'd be
Okay,
neat
next
for,
up
for
comes an
something to stream,
ambitious
though.
new game from a
I
new
look forward to two
independent
screamy boys
studio in
playing
Europe,
them.
starring some very familiar names.
It's not really horror.
Enjoy this world
It might be.
premiere.
Trust
new
me,
game
everyone's just
announcement.
gonna be screaming when they play it anyway.
New game.
Whap, whap, whap.
Wooga.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29.
Good logo. The fallen leaf. That's good.
Today,
Black Drucker.
I can't believe what I saw.
It was
The
like
car.
The real wide car.
Is this set in? It's like a.
Solace. Everything
Space.
okay
Oh.
in there?
kind of a Red Faction vibe.
Do a sequel to Soma.
This is like the third or fourth game in this kind of
Environment.
future aesthetic we've seen. Yeah.
Yeah. The old. Okay, so we're on Mars. But the sort of grungy future thing.
You ever get locked out on Mars? Forget your keys. No one's gonna let you in.
And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solace.
I thought it was
Okay.
gonna say Fort Solid. I think it should have.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person.
Yeah, it's something
Guys,
brand new.
this is
People
so
are gonna
fun,
go
the
shoot
fact that you're
things on a
working
grimy
game
Mars.
together. What a
Such a
cool
new concept.
team-up.
Why don't we
Welcome
ever go
the
to
show.
Europa or
Good to be
Titan?
here. I gotta ask you guys.
We do
who
in
are your
Destiny.
characters in this
Okay,
game?
but like as like one of them first-person survival creepo games, how cool would it be to be on like Titan and to have like deep horrors from underneath the ice erupting?
It's the
That would be
epicenter
cool.
of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover.
Isn't that
as we
Lost
go through the
Planet?
game, and of
Didn't
course
they-
my
there was ice
character will
horrors
be
in
at
that.
times in opposition
Oh.
with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Everyone's
I'd like to see someone try to land on a
man.
gas giant.
We can't wait to show you what we've been
No,
working on. And
that
by
was
the way,
last
Jeff,
one.
this
All
looks
right,
awesome,
well,
man.
fire
It's
me
so
from the
great to
game
be here.
development
Thanks for
board.
having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while.
First game
And
since
I play
Red
a character
Dead
by
2.
the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance
That's also what
engineer
we call
on a
Mars.
remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment
he's
breaks
the voice-
down
he's the voice
while
actor.
it's on their graveyard
Yeah, these are both
shift.
voice actors.
Graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other.
They were.
and their orbits
They
are
had
on
like
the
the
sun.
names of the
So
voice
help
actors
is not
across
a
the top of
simple
the
call away.
Right.
screen there.
I gotta
Yeah.
ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. You know, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios.
These
and
guys
the
just
AAA
be like,
studios.
dude, I
And
don't
so,
know.
just like
I
anybody
just
else,
came
we
in and did some
reached
voices
out,
for it.
James Tinsdale.
It is
with this
weird
brand new
that,
studio
like,
said we'd like for you to
for some reason
consider being a
they
part of
have
this
the
game,
voice
and he
actors
walked me through a
out
very
at the
brief
Games Fest
description
as
of
the
what
spokespeople
experience was going to be like, and
for the game.
in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that. Absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New
Dead Space
studio,
meets
brand new
Dunkin'
energy,
Donuts.
and of course,
That's the
I get to
aesthetic
work
we're
with one
going
of the
for.
best of the business.
Yes.
What about Duncan, Idaho?
The privilege
Who's the
of
other
getting
Dead
to see
Space and
this
Duncan,
guy and
Idaho.
watch him in action. I love to work, and I love
Dead Space and
the
Duncan
challenges
Hines.
and all the new
Zombie
innovations that
cakes
this medium provides to
everywhere.
performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to
Just
I
get
guess I've
pulled
seen
into
some of the
instead of
behind
like
the
a
scenes
grinder,
and
you
the
get pulled
performance
into like
capture,
one of the
Unreal
old-fashioned
Engine
egg
5.
beaters.
It looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay?
Ah, my
What are we gonna
fingers.
do in this?
Help!
Yeah,
I'm being
the
whipped to
verbs are
stiff
always
peaks.
important. So we're gonna let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But
I mean, they are
this
the
is a game
voice
where you as
actors.
the
They
player
might
that
not
you're
know
gonna
what
be
the gameplay
exploring.
is like.
We're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to
Walking
this.
and running,
They didn't waste
multiple
any
techniques.
resources on
So,
the
I feel
performance
like
for
games
sure.
do
I
not
gotta
play
tell
up
one
the
quick
fact that
story,
Mars is,
if I can.
has considerably
It was
less
one of our
gravity
favorite
than Earth
moments.
because it's a smaller planet. So people
There
should
is a
be
lot
just
of action in
bounding
this game,
around,
and
having
that
a
was at
great time.
The forefront of this.
Mario double jumping.
And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an
I
incredible.
mean,
I gotta give him a shout out.
people do
to
tend to
Nathaniel, our
jump
stunt
pretty high
coordinator,
in video
who
games,
walked
but
us
that's not
through
limited
and
to
really approached
Mars.
this in a completely different
Yeah.
way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, "I want to know the story of this fight." And so Roger and I sat down. We said, "These are who our
Blue Mage is
characters are." And he
Stormcrow. Oh
goes,
yes,
"Give me
multiple
1 hour and I
locations.
will
You
come
take the
back
left tunnel
to
or the
you
right
with
tunnel.
The story of this fight."
Spoilers.
And
They're
after
both
an hour,
the same
he comes
tunnel.
to us and he
You just
goes, "It was
clone them.
like a recovery program. It was 12 steps."
Or
And
if
he
you're playing
walked
in a
us through this
D&D game, it's
incredible
like you can go left or
fight.
right.
And
Where do you want to
halfway
go?
out,
Right?
halfway
Okay,
through, I
here's
started
the
tuning
here's
him
the
out. I
insane
was like, "Hey,
encounter
man,
you would
I've
have
got no ego about
found
this,
if
but
you'd gone
I can do a lot of
left.
things,
Yeah.
but I can't do this." And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can. You will.
That'd be good.
And
Just
it's going
like
to be
you
glorious."
go one path
We
and
did.
the other
And we
path.
did.
And if you
Dance.
go
There was a
one
lot of
path and
trust
there's just
in
like
that
a
work.
window that shows
Yeah,
you
I
all
mean,
the
we're
nasty
excited.
stuff that would have been there if
Yeah,
you had done the other
this is
path.
so
Oh,
cool to
geez, I've
see.
got
It's
another
an
over there.
independent studio
That
doing
looks
this stuff
dangerous.
with you guys. We can't wait to see more.
And
Troy,
the other
Roger,
path
thanks
is
for
just
joining us
like,
here.
oh,
Happy to be
I
here.
get an
Thank
eclair.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space
I
theme,
see
it's
a game
time
geared
for world
towards
premiere,
Paul. Take the
a
right
very
path, get
exciting
it
new
clear.
game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored
Mick
to
Gordon?
debut it.
Industry legend.
Uh-huh.
Are we in space again?
Why can't we get any high fidelity recordings in space? For real, come on.
Man, everyone's really leaning into, like, things are crap in space this year.
Maybe they're trying to convince us not to go.
I mean, I'm fine with sending several people up into space. They don't even have to come back. Preferably, they just stay there.
Remember that awesome-looking...
So many cables.
Remember that awesome-looking lo-fi horror game on the moon with robots that was an indie game and that got delayed and then I guess effectively canceled?
It was like,
it looked so cool. Routine.
Yeah,
That was the one. Yeah, man. I'm bummed that never came out.
There's a neat game called Observer that was quite enjoyable. It was sort of an interesting, like...
This looks very similar to Routine, by the way.
Robot.
Oh, it's a robot. Is it a friendly robot?
Oh no,
No, robots
they're
are
never friendly.
friendly.
Oh!
Oh!
Good!
Oh, good job, Graham.
Finally!
Oh, hey.
It's been like 10 years.
Remember
Holy
Routine?
crap.
Great. That was
Apparently you
Routine
do.
coming to Xbox
Wow.
and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see
Good timing.
Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been
I
in his
remember
fair share
things
of
good.
video games, including
Oh, wow.
most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up,
It's-
Jeff? And what is up?
Dwayne,
to
put a
the
shirt. Put a shirt on.
Game
No.
Fest
Dwayne Johnson
is live streaming
avoiding
right
the
now
issue with,
around
like, whether to
the
wear a
world,
blazer or
and
not.
everybody inside IMAX theaters.
Like if I look like that,
Dwayne Johnson
you
here,
couldn't
coming
force
at
me to
you.
wear a shirt.
Yeah.
My
Also,
Iron
like I imagine
Paradise,
he's only got so many
the
shirts that
very
fit.
hot and
Oh,
sweaty
he's
Wear whatever you
I'm,
want.
I bet he's got
and
amazing
smelly
tailoring.
Iron Paradise,
I feel like this is just his
powered by,
home
of
gym.
course,
Yeah.
Zone
Oh, yeah.
Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy
Oh, that's
drink
right.
in
We
the
did
whole
hear
game.
earlier this year that
You
he
guys
was
know
in
me,
a
by
new
lot
video
of
game that
nicknames.
they
The
wouldn't tell
Rock,
us about.
La Roca
We made
in
fun of it.
Spanish,
Yep.
Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive.
big drink energy.
Oh God!
Always
Why
room
did I
for a
laugh
cheesy
at that?
joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also
I don't actually remember what he's talking about.
Pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams
Oh, he's
over
coming
there,
to
and we
Fortnite.
cannot
They said
wait
something
to
about
show you what we have in
Fortnite.
store for the future. And speaking of the
That's why I
future,
don't know.
In the future,
That's
you
why
will
I don't
also
care.
know me as Black Adam.
The Black Adam
as
trailer looked
millions
pretty
of you
awesome,
know
actually.
around the world
It
who know the
I
Black
haven't
Adam
seen it
mythology.
it looked.
He
It's
is
the only
ruthless, he is
DCEU
unstoppable.
trailer
For
that
those
I've
who
been
don't,
like,
always
I
like
kind of
to
want to
say
watch
the
this
tutorial
movie.
is this.
Though,
Black Adam
complete
has the powers
digression.
of
I
Superman.
really need to know how they're going to reconcile the tone of that movie with Shazam, because Black Adam is Shazam's recurring Joker level nemesis, and those trailers those movies do not mesh.
I think they just don't.
Yeah,
Like,
they probably just
I think
don't.
DC is pretty much locked into just like, we're gonna make a bunch of movies. They don't necessarily care what else is
Is that
happening.
Shazam the one about the kid who turns into?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie. That was
Yeah, I know.
fun.
But if you watch the trailer for Black Adam, you're like, these are different universes.
So until then,
Do they have a
stay
different
healthy,
Earth scale over
stay
in the
safe,
DCU?
Stay focused.
Maybe they'll just do
keep
that.
having fun. Keep kicking ass. Enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road.
I will keep kicking ass. Thank you, The Rock.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
Rock,
and me
have
will
you-
both keep kicking ass equally.
I just want to put this idea out into the world. I think The Rock should run for president, so we could truly live in the idiocracy timeline that we are.
Yeah.
Oh, this
think
is actually just the Black Adam trailer.
Oh, this is the Black Adam trailer, yeah.
I'm gonna note that there's every chance of every possibility that when I try to put this up on YouTube, various parts of the video might just be missing.
You can be the destroyer.
Including this part, so people won't hear that.
Yeah.
Or you can be
I'll put a note in the description if I remember.
Jovinius Maximus says this trailer marks the third time The Rock has been harassed or threatened by a Kopesh.
Oh yeah.
So it's this one, the Scorpion King.
Oh, right. I forgot about the Scorpion King.
That was a very truncated version of the teaser.
And the original Mummy, yeah, the original Mummy Returns, yeah, was also.
Oh, I guess that counts, yeah. Huh?
Outsiders,
You-
World Slayer.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, we got Ice Planet, so that's nice.
Oh, see?
There you go.
Some variety.
Some sort of Overwatchy style squad combat thing.
Something.
Right, Overwatch, like Dungeons and Dragons with lasers. Sorry, you all saw that article, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Got real quiet.
Oh, she's angry.
Single female character. She must be evil.
Looks like Melania from Elden Ring.
The Unbreakable Collide.
Elden Ring characters in Fortnite win.
What article? I don't even remember what the article was actually about, but it was in, like, I don't want to misattribute it.
World Slayer.
It was in something like Forbes or the New York Times or something. And it was about college esports. And there was just this quote from the author of the article being like, referring to Overwatch as like Dungeons and Dragons with laser guns. And it's like, what? Who is the audience for your article here?
It's just a sizzle reel of things I already know.
Here's a bunch of stuff coming to Switch, Heather.
Yeah.
This is the only thing we'll hear from Nintendo all stream, probably.
Probably. I mean, people think they're gonna do their own thing sometime this month. We've not seen any evidence of that yet.
Oh, Burger King game? Oh.
Close enough.
Yeah, right. Fall Guys is coming to Switch.
Yeah, it's also going free to play.
Yeah.
They just added new Sonic characters.
Yeah.
You could previously have a Sonic outfit, and then you can have a Sonic outfit and a Knuckles and a Tails outfit. And they don't.
That was a very, very popular YouTube content creator, by the way.
Oh, that lady?
Yes.
Good for her.
Just for context.
No, you're stuck in the thing. Don't transform there.
Sykranos, no, that was Valkyrie. Or however you pronounce it.
Oh no.
Is that a
You're gonna
Prinny?
get stuck in the car.
I don't think it's a Prinny.
I've seen her show up in quite a few things as like she's the new like YouTube content creator because they don't want to talk to PewDiePie anymore. When they want to like represent YouTube,
That
people
was
are
so
excited
fun
about
to see
this.
Courage and Ray and that
Yeah.
Fall Guys
YouTube Let's
piece,
Play
and you
people
can
are
play and
excited
download
about this.
Fall Guys for free starting June 21st
Good old
across
Stumble
all
Chums.
platforms, including
Still a fun
Nintendo
game.
Switch, Xbox, PC, and
Should put that on the
PlayStation.
schedule again
All right,
sometime.
back to another
Yeah.
new game announcement. We're going to
glad
announce
Fall
a
Guys is
brand
doing
new
well.
game and
looks
universe
fun.
from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
New team of legendary
First-person
developers.
shooter looks grimy and
So old
Built-
developers
no.
who have a new thing.
oh, maybe not.
Studios?
Don't-
I mean, I dig it.
I said it's a new team, but from people who've been around for a while.
Yeah. Aurora Borealis?
In this game's presentation,
Command. Storm's in your back. Effort extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan.
Smoked ham.
See you soon.
Game.
Over. Okay, hurry.
Pet robot.
this ghost shell's looking good.
Wait, do her ears look kind of pointed?
Now we're talking.
I've only known about this robot for 5 seconds, and if anything happened to it, I would kill everyone. So,
Command, I may be onto something.
I have a thing, and there's a hole that looks like the thing. Should I put the thing in the hole?
Too late.
well, I did it.
Space magic something. Uh-oh. That's either really good or real bad.
I have it.
Oh,
Command.
it was good. Yay!
I have it. Mission accomplished.
Uh-huh. And now what's about to hit you?
My shield! You fixed it! Thank you! Let me give you a hug! Why are you blocking my hugs?
Can I pull a sword out of his chest? Through his sword lava markings?
This kind of look like
Demons.
Diablo.
Yeah.
Space Diablo.
Smash. Smash. Now, Metroid has gotten really weird.
You're really not hurting it like you would think.
Oh, bugger.
That'll do it.
Glad you could make
And you need the demon to like look down at his chest and go, "Oh
Yeah.
no!"
Well, there's more of them.
And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate.
Know nothing about this game.
How has there not been a game called Stormgate already? Alright.
Okay.
Cool. Who's Frost Giant? Looking this up.
It sounds familiar. I mean,
There you
what,
have it.
we don't even
Tim,
know what kind of a game it is,
congratulations.
really.
Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all,
Oh, apparently
congratulations on
it's
this announcement. We're
X-Blizz,
so excited about the return of
says
RTS,
Brozard.
brand new.
Oh, it's an
franchise.
RTS.
What is a Stormgate?
Oh.
Though?
Dope.
So Stormgates
I did not
are
get that
portals
from that.
open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Dope.
Okay. And
Demons!
We saw some hints of
Yep.
some. I mean,
Demons?
You guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the
You guys
Human
coming from
Resistance,
Blizzard, everyone
and
wants.
we saw
So obviously,
archaeologists
everyone
Wait a
wants to know about
resistance
races.
in that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was a weird sentence, Jeff.
Also, the infernal
I'm glad you noticed that too, Paul.
like monsters that come
He
from
said
other worlds.
he said the infernal host.
One thing
So
everyone
that
wants
would
to know
be
about,
devils.
especially your
Ah.
If it was the
team,
abyssal host, it would be
Where do you want
demons.
to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all loved for decades.
I
But
love you.
opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think,
Look,
some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual.
I guess they don't
gameplay made in
subscribe to
Unreal
the
Engine, but any sense of what you want to
demon
do for the
devil
gameplay in this game?
dichotomy.
Absolutely.
For the
first thing I wanna
uninitiated, what does
say is
RTS
we
means?
are
That means
very
real-time
consciously
strategy,
trying
like
to
a
stay
StarCraft
true to what players
kind
already
of,
love
you know,
about RTS.
moving units around the map and
where we're
that
really
kind of
trying
thing.
to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower
Sick!
the barrier to
All right,
entry to
keep
get
saying the
players
good
in.
things.
But we're also
Yeah.
really trying to be a lot more social.
So
you'll be
how
able
do
to play
you
the
make
campaign
money?
cooperatively. We've got
Hopefully we just buy the game like we
and we've
used
even
to.
got 3 versus
Well, it's free to
3
play,
for
so.
competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've
It's okay.
also stood up
Microtransactions
when
are not the new
doing
evil
right.
anymore.
And as a
Right,
little
didn't say no
surprise, I
loot
think we've got
boxes.
some first kind of
Just no
work in
NFTs.
progress images from the game, right?
That's
yeah,
something
these
anyway.
are still very much still being worked on, but some
Shockingly, the
shots
website's
of,
been hugged, says
actual
Korger.
assets
Yeah, I tried to go there and
from
it's-
Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. And 2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm just
this
so
is great.
thrilled that there is
Oh, it's
a
true. They did say
brand
no
new
pay to win, so
RTS franchise coming
cosmetic
from you guys and your background, what you
microtransactions.
did,
Yep.
Blizzard and
You can
StarCraft.
still do
We're
loot
so
box
excited about this team, Frost
cosmetics.
Giant. Thank
Yeah,
you so
that's
much
true.
for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate. Keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited
Stormgate would
to
also
share with
work
you.
as the name of a
High
company.
Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping
High
you in
Water.
the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny
Let's go into
is that the
Mars.
world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a Sunday. Boys and girls surfing in the bay.
Ah, finally something that's not a shooter.
Yeah.
We don't know that yet.
But I always talk about this, but like I feel it feels almost like a physical, like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
not,
the world's over, but yeah.
not guns.
Sometimes you just
shooting
want a
everywhere.
relaxed apocalypse.
If any game developers are out there and want to have and want some ideas for not the same game, please let me know. I've got lots of ideas.
Reminds me a little bit of whatever Lonely Seas. I think it's called.
Children clamor in the park. No one suspects.
Okay. Would like to know more details. And if
What
that Police Siren's part of
breathtaking
it.
trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the
So
conflict
our
in
world,
Ukraine is not
in
far
about
from
30
anyone's
years.
mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers
okay.
impacted by
Yeah.
the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our
Oh.
next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival.
That was kinda
It's
nice.
American Arcadia,
Yeah.
where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become
So the Truman
unpopular,
Show.
you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Uh-oh.
The Trevor Show.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with
Nobody has
fun
noses
and
in the future.
entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream
No, seriously.
is now a
How are their
reality.
glasses staying
And
on their
that
faces
city
if they don't
is
have a nose?
Arcadia.
The future where Voldemort won.
Okay, love the aesthetics of this game.
Yeah.
Where
High
each
70s.
and every citizen
futurism.
enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Oh.
Okay, so the Truman Show paired with The Prisoner.
Sick.
Listen to me.
Heather, that sounds awesome.
And kind of like Running Man.
Under any circumstances.
Yeah, actually, it does look a little bit like Inside.
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound.
Now that it's darker, it kind of has a Loki vibe to
I'm
it.
going to get you out of there.
No, I'm kind of into that.
Okay.
It's Johnny. The main character is Johnny.
Alright.
Apparently we've
That
made it to the beach.
looks cool.
Yeah, I'm on
Next
board
up
for
is
that.
A sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's
Have
Trouble
we?
in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated
Dead
sequel.
Island?
Hollow Knight?
Deadest Island?
Oh. Okay.
Coffee
Stain.
Ah.
Well, they're a publisher.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Coffee Stain North. Okay.
this is actually first party Coffee Stain.
Goat Simulator 2.
Do I have to smell my armpit every time I start the game?
Please let this be a fake out for Goat Simulator. Yes!
Hell yeah. Time to put the whale back in the science hole.
Wait, is Goat Sim 2 like
multiplayer?
multi-squad? Goat Squad?
Wait, there already was
Three.
one?
Is there a second one?
Was there two, or are they just messing around?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's just maybe the joke is that no one counts to
Yeah,
three.
everybody's
That was
3?
Goat
Okay, we're not the
Simulator
only
3,
people who are
and
like,
it's coming
what?
later this
Oh,
year
apparently
to
there's
the
2 a
Epic
few
Games
years ago.
Store. Now,
Oh, the
last
RPG
year,
one
Marvel
was
and
2.
2K announced Marvel's
okay.
Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations.
Blah.
Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover with supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got
Yeah,
to
if
look
nothing
at some
else,
new
this is
folks
definitely morbing
set
time.
to join the battle.
So this is a tactical RPG. This whoa. Speaking of things that are going to get muted, Heather.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a low tolerance for like, but what if the superheroes were evil? But I'm curious about what the actual gameplay here.
If you want an evil superhero, that's how you get Venom. Like,
Is that Venom riding Green Goblin's glider? Is that what that was? Or is it just...
He's being chased by a green flame.
Oh, okay. I got... Sorry. It's sort of low res on our end.
it's fine.
There, my sweet child. Mother won't hurt you.
See, Venom does not like fire.
No.
Well, he's also sensitive to high pitched
Parker
noises.
luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Some kind of spiders man.
Ah.
I can't tell who is who in this trailer at all.
I just like seeing Blade again.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. Is that X-23?
Doesn't
The
Ghost
swords?
Rider having a helmet kind of defeat the purpose of Flaming Kid?
I'm assuming that was Ghost Rider because he had like the lips.
Yeah, no, it's
that-
definitely.
Okay, so everybody who's evil is green.
Is that Phoenix?
Rawr!
Oh, evil.
Big Venom.
Big
Venom.
That's Demon Venom?
Venom looking like a McFarlane
Oh,
character.
Bad Hulk.
I mean, I guess
Bad Hulk.
if people who are green are bad guys, then yeah. And Doctor Strange.
What's up?
As a skin.
What up?
Yeah, I don't like what you're doing to Spider-Man here. I ain't.
Yeah, really weird costumes.
Used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Yeah, costumes are way too
That was Midnight
complicated.
Suns, and now we're moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC.
Did you watch the
See how they
TV
did
show?
that for Cuphead?
Cuphead?
Joining me
No.
now is Maya.
No,
Bond
how is it?
from Studio
I
MDHI.
haven't seen it.
So first of all, Maya, it's really coming.
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't
What?
believe
It's
that
not
this
gonna
is
be
here.
on
And
the
I've been
Pocket
lucky enough to play this actually on my
cranking?
Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up obviously the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
The play
yeah,
date.
we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint
Got
one thing
confused
that
with the
we're proud
pocket
of in this
analog.
because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Nice.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Supersized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge
So,
ahead. Well, I know you
probably
brought.
see
I
Adam
know
playing
you
this
want-
at some
You don't want
point.
people to necessarily have
right,
too much
yeah.
spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something.
The original.
A little something, yeah. It's
Wasn't
brand
the
new
original
gameplay
dev team
footage
for
of one of our
Cuphead like
bosses,
was one of those teams that's like
takes
2
place
people?
in an
Yeah, it was
icy
like 2
arena.
brothers or something.
Must
like
be
that.
nice
Some of
for
my
them to
personal
have staff
favorite,
now.
attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next, Smile.
I do like that pun with the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So freaky deaky.
Yeah, and this is I'm sorry, Mugmaid or
Miss Chalice.
Miss Chalice. Thank you.
I mean, it looks like Cuphead, so it
Yeah.
looks impossible. I look forward
I
to
remember-
one of our Screamy Boys playing this.
I remember seeing the original trailer, and there's like all the lead-in, and it's like, oh my god, this looks amazing. And then I find out that it's like like a bullet hell kind of thing, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm never playing this, but it looks awesome. I was a little bummed.
Upside down.
It's still just so good though. Like all the animation looks so great.
I'm just happy there's games
Now,
that
if you
look
want
like
even
Cuphead.
more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow after Geek Week, there is the Epic Games Store
wait, are we
Showcase
done
at 11
then?
a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket
I thought
League
this was more
and
like
the
hour and a
Tribeca
half,
Game
but-
Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss
He might not be wrapping
Xbox
up. He might just be
Bethesda
announcing
Game
other stuff
Showcase
before
with a look
more
at the
games.
future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting
Okay.
news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
I played the demo for this on Steam. It was really interesting, but it is a first-person playing game, so I'm not ready for Kathleen.
This is
Who made this game? It's like a complete departure from their last game, I think.
I know it's published by Annapurna.
Yeah,
They're
no, but
called
the dev
neons.
made
sinners plucked from hell to do God's
Something
dirty
else that's like super different.
Finding it hard to believe we're in hell.
right Ben Esposito, who made
Yeah.
Donut County.
Yes,
So,
that was it.
From what I played out of this, I really liked the voice acting. And there's an in-between stage thing where where you're not running through stuff that has kind of a run around the world, talk to characters feel.
You mission from
Like this.
You think you can win
To
me
get your
over by
missions and stuff,
showering
and
me
you
with
do like a
gifts?
dating game thing of giving
okay,
people
thank you.
gifts.
This is very the Mirror's Edge speedrunning or
Yeah.
parkour thing.
It's almost kind of puzzle based because you get your cards and you only have so much ammo you can use, and you have to get through the thing with a certain mission state. Like, it's a really interesting game.
Cool.
We've shown you lots of games today made
That
by
looks
huge
cool and
teams.
interesting.
Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past
I mean,
year,
that game
he's
was also
brought on
made
some
by
help
one
to bring
person,
his
Jeff.
vision for a fast-paced action game.
But was that person a
Midnight
father
Fight
in
Express to
Poland?
life.
Probably
Let's
not.
take a look.
All right, you got me.
Might not be one of those things.
You know the saying. Get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel.
Chumbawamba. Yeah.
Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Is this like isometric Hotline Miami?
It looks like isometric Hotline Miami.
All right, I'm down.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, I had the stink of corruption all over me. And you know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore. And neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Yeah. Excuse me?
For the Witch Queen.
From the co-writer of The Witch Queen and the stuntman from God of War.
Okay.
That was funny, but who?
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and
Some
that's
of
one
the-
of them.
but
Check it
the-
out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital
God of
Extremes to
War's
talk all things Warframe.
God of War's
Megan, how
motion
you doing?
capture was done by
good, my fellow
Shad
Canadian.
Gaspard.
I
May
know,
he
we
rest
all-
in
this has
peace.
happened
So
we always
that
have these
I
Canadian
guess
teams
this
on
is a
the show.
different
I don't know
person.
how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do well. We have
Ooh.
a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years.
Canadian
And I know right now anyone watching
talking.
on Twitch for more than
Oh,
30 minutes, this
right.
show is gonna
Oh,
get a
right.
special Twitch
The Jeff
show.
Keighley
That's right. I already
working
have
in that
seen
he's from
people
Canada
getting
thing. I
it,
forgot
so
about
it's
that.
very exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category.
wearing
But she is
Jenko
there and
jeans?
she is for you. if
No,
you
she's just
properly
wearing the
dress
same
up.
kind of
Yeah,
jeans that I
Warframe,
have
you know,
now.
we've done a lot over
Because
the years.
nobody's
You guys
going
have
back
done
to tight
incredible
ass
things
jeans
with the
after 2
game,
years
and
of
I know
Panini.
Yeah.
You have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell
Why
too much.
does the
but
person in
July
Warframe have,
16th,
like,
2022,
two little
it's a
things coming
digital
out of their
event
butt?
again this year. Today, actually, we just
I don't
launched
know how
the
the
digital
Warframes
items
work.
for it, so you can get
It's
some
for
in-game goodies, some really
balance.
cool
They
cosmetics,
fall over
merch, all
otherwise.
that really great stuff went live today.
It's
Of
take and
course,
sit
the
down
reason I'm
and the things
here
move up and it's
is
like a
to,
chair.
you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the DeViri paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know.
The DeViri paradox.
Wait, what?
But DeViri paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thanks so much
the
for being
the
here on Sunday Fest.
Duviri
Let's take a look at
paradox,
that
says
right
Invitare. I could be forgiven for mishearing
My
that.
child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices
Warframe
await
always
us
seemed
now.
really neat, but I didn't quite know how to get into it.
It does look like Pedro Pascal, says somebody nowhere.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Duviri paradox.
No, I think Kathleen should make up a Duviri paradox.
Call me game devs.
The Duviri code. Get Tom Hanks
It's like
on
the
this thing.
Yeah, it's like the Da Vinci Code, but with better characters. Which honestly is not hard. What's this anime bullshit?
Yeah, tell me about this.
Open world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space
Honkai
today.
Star
From
Rail.
Genshin Impact Studio,
Honkai.
Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This
Trains
studio
in
continues
space?
to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Oh, it's from the Genshin Impact people.
Trains to Mars?
Just want to see the cool animes.
Listen.
Hoyoverse?
Yeah,
You
it's
are in a
that's what they're
daze
calling
right
the
now.
Genshin Impact stuff.
You
Remember,
don't know
they're doing
who you
their
are,
whole
why you're here.
universe of characters.
None of that
So is this
matters.
connected to Genshin Impact?
In the near
It's
future,
probably separate
you will encounter
as its
many
own thing,
perils.
but
Genshin Impact is fantasy.
You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
I mean, I played a little bit of Genshin Impact and I had fun.
Yeah, I mean,
So, I mean, as long as if this thing doesn't have a gacha system attached to it, that would make me happier.
It will.
Yeah, I mean, why would they not though?
You will arrive at the end
Because
of the
sometimes
story.
games don't.
Well, but if they already have that for Genshin Impact. I mean,
Let me live my fantasies. Enjoy the cool anime. Star Rail.
Honkai
I like
Star Rail.
Star Rails.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests.
Ooh.
Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Oh, I thought that was a different new thing.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban
Zoinks!
action game. I have to say, I'm blown
Zenless
away
Zone
by what I've
Zero.
seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail
I think
of
I've heard
Genshin
of this.
Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters,
yes, I
armed
recognize the
enemies,
guy in the car.
and world of danger.
Zenless Zone Zero, aka.
Hey, I'm okay that we're in the weeb zone of the air of the Game Fest.
We're deep in the weeds now. All right, we have cat ladies and cat men.
戦闘準備完了
Good. Important to wear eye protection.
I do prefer a game that gives me a sword over a gun.
Well, I mean, they did a game where like there was like slicing and cute girls, and they had like stuff over their eyes, right?
It's true. I mean, I like having a sword in a game. I don't like it when the other guys have guns, though. That's not fair.
But it's an anime. I can potentially ricochet those bullets back.
Bzzzt. Bzzzt. Oh, that's the more logo. I never know whether they're like, this is the next thing now.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well,
This does
it's
look
nearing
pretty
the
cool.
end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect
I like
of the
that this
game
picture looks
they've
like
been
they're all
keeping
trying to
under
get in for a
wraps
photo,
until now.
including the ninjas, the Foot Clan.
Stop getting in the way. Yeah.
Ah, was Casey Jones a known quantity?
I mean, he wasn't in the like Turtles in Time, but
No, but like April O'Neil was known.
yeah, Casey
I
Jones
don't
is
know
from the comic books.
Yeah, but I don't know if they like. Is this the first time we're seeing him?
Oh, in this
Casey
game.
wasn't confirmed until now. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is the reveal.
Hi, sorry.
Hey, doing time for turtles.
Turtle time.
Turtle
And Casey's here too.
You missed the weeb zone.
Oh.
6-player mode. I don't know. I'd argue we're still in the weeb zone.
I mean, April O'Neil does have a pretty big head.
It's true.
Can you throw people into the screen? I hope that you can.
This looks cool.
You can?
Neat.
Yay!
It's a Game Boy. Oh wow, it's also coming out June 16th.
16th.
Nice.
Next week.
Yeah.
Super people.
Battle chips. The next generation.
What is this?
Is that a loony?
I thought it was too. It looked like it had a UK lion on it.
Welcome to Alberta, assholes.
Just from the aesthetics of the people, this game seems Korean.
Well, they got rocket boots.
Yeah. Some sort of Team Fortressy shooter.
Battle Royale, perhaps.
No, if somebody makes a game about a battle royale where you play all the in-between parts and you're just hanging out waiting for the battle to happen, I'd be maybe down for that.
The game's just called Super People.
This is this is a different game. It's like a Civ type thing.
Yeah, this has been out for a while. I hear it's like pretty good, but I don't know. If you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, if you're into humans.
Yeah.
I'm
Highly
honestly
overrated.
kind of medium on them.
Yeah.
I have to know them.
I take it at a case-by-case basis.
Yeah, yeah.
I look forward to this part getting muted.
Oh. Coming out on console.
That's a Switch controller.
How far will you push humankind?
They're
my
so
God,
big.
Those people are so huge. Person was like the size of the Eiffel Tower.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization
I
by
miss it when they
combining
used to
a
say
multitude
Sega.
of historical
Yeah.
civilizations from the
Sega.
ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this
See,
year.
we're still in the
Bandai
weeds.
Namco is bringing the mega popular
Isn't,
franchise back to video games.
this like the end of One
with
Piece?
One Piece Odyssey.
Isn't this year
Monkey
they're
D. Luffy
finishing
and his
it?
crew of pirates are off on their next
I don't know.
adventure.
I'm
this
not
trailer
sure.
reveals the setting a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
I don't think actually anybody
The
knows when
Straw
One Piece
Hat
is going to end.
Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Not like this! Not like this!
あの島、でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ？よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってね。
I love
Speaking non-English language.
Yeah, the legitimate captions are being covered by speaking non-English language. Thanks.
According to the chat, apparently they've started the final arc, so it could be a few more years still.
Oh, okay. They don't want to jump into anything too quickly.
I mean, as a mangaka, if you've got a good weekly thing going on,
Yeah.
I don't think you change to something else if you're still making money.
I am not familiar with the One Piece canon.
Oh, okay. Well, there is one girl whose boobs keep getting bigger and bigger every chapter.
Okay.
And my understanding is that's just to see if anybody would notice.
And there is one other girl, and those are the girls.
I believe so.
So the girl with the big boobs and the other one.
Who also has big boobs.
Oh.
Yeah, let's be clear here. They both have stonking massive tits.
Filled with new
The character designs in One Piece are just absolutely bizarre.
Yeah.
Unravel the adventure that awaits. In an odyssey.
Yeah, most of the One Piece I've seen has been like crossovers with other shonen stuff as
One Piece
specials.
Odyssey.
And the characters seem fun for what they are, but it's a very daunting series to get into.
Is this like an RPG? Or
Yes. They said it was a JRPG.
Oh, okay.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas.
I can't understand him.
We've got your first listen to
He's
the
speaking
English
non-English
voicecast
language.
with this
He's
quick new
speaking
look.
Canadian. I don't understand.
Yeah. Hey, Atlas.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Soul Hackers.
Soul Hackers.
Oh.
2.
Ringo.
Go.
I'm in. I hacked the soul.
If I could do hacking by sleeping, I'd do it.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
This has all the hallmarks of an Atlas thing.
Too many eyes.
Save the world.
Oh!
With so many new games
Wait.
featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming
August?
dreams. Nerd Wallet can help you find the smartest credit card.
I thought
to
we'd get
reward
more
your
info
gaming
for something
purchases
coming out in
at
August.
nerdwallet.com.
Yeah.
But it's
The
Atlas.
Epic Mega Sale is going on right
Whoa.
now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free
was just a
game
lot
store
louder than I was expecting.
featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store
Well-known
Twitch channel
mediocre
for our
game
summer
Maneater.
showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m.
I mean, it was
Eastern,
pretty
11
hype when they
a.m.
first
Pacific.
announced it in
We're taking a
E3.
look at new announcements and updates
Yeah.
from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
I think the general
Can't
consensus on
force me to-
Maneater is like, oh, that looks like a really neat idea. Oh, it didn't actually. It's not actually that good.
And so you said biggest names in game, and then you said Stadia.
Yeah, that's yep.
I just don't think you might be wrong on that one.
I agree.
We have it. It's called Steam, says TXC2.
Is this Samsung? Oh, built into your TV. Yeah. Okay. No.
No.
Samsung TVs are so loaded with crap. I want a monitor. I want my TV to be a big monitor that I plug other things into.
You don't
I
want it
don't
to
want
be
it
smart?
to do anything.
Don't want it to phone home and give people my information.
Oh, Capcom. They have their own press thing happening, what? Tomorrow? Later today? Something?
Strikers 1945.
I think Capcom will be falling behind in terms of graphical
The
fidelity.
13th?
Oh.
Arcade 2.
Arcade
Okay. The game where you can buy other games inside the game.
Sun Wukong, the Monkey King.
Are we getting?
Is this Strikers?
We're supposed to be getting a Rabbids game.
Strikers.
Oh.
You're gonna get hit
This is-
with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle
Seen
League.
very, very good
In
reviews
this
for
no
this.
holds barred soccer-ish sport,
They had a-
chaos
they had a
reigns
trial
supreme.
over the
so
weekend?
prepare to do whatever it takes
Last
to
weekend, I
claim
think?
victory. So much fun. It
I don't know if you can still download the demo
Mario
or not,
Strikers
because I know it's got
Battle
like a
League,
tutorial
only on
in it.
Nintendo Switch. Game
But
rated
yeah,
everyone
it's
10
coming
and
out
up.
like tomorrow.
Is this the one with Daisy Erasure? I have no idea.
Hi.
They haven't
my
shown
name is
Daisy,
Carl,
but I hear
and
they're
I'm
gonna
a
bring her
developer
back
on
in.
Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled
Or at least
to
people
move and
think they're
shoot
gonna
to the
bring her back
beat?
in.
But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you
Heather.
are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets.
Oh, no.
And we have vocal performances
gonna be a
from
rhythm game
legendary
I
artists
hate.
like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So
You
while
have to kill
headbanging
things
isn't
to the beat.
mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
I think, yeah, this isn't for me. There's a genre of first-person rhythm-type games that have been a thing.
Right. You have to just.
Oh wow.
You have to kill things
And
to the beat.
they almost always have screaming music.
I mean,
This will be a thing that maybe Ian will be doing, but it won't be a thing that I'll be recommending.
I mean, I'm looking at these names and I don't know a lot about metal. I know who Serge Tankian is. Trivium, Lamb of God.
God.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got some.
Like,
They got some big names on it.
You also have to check to see if this doesn't get like seriously muted or hooked on Twitch for their music choices.
Yeah, we're currently watching the YouTube feed. I wonder if the Twitch feed is any different in terms of music.
Well, for a live event, the event itself will probably should technically have the
Well, Twitch has
rights
done.
to be doing what they're doing, but
But I mean, Twitch has done the restreamer thing in the past, right? Where they've changed the audio for things.
yeah, hard to say. I'm not into it.
Infinite.
if you like metal music and
That one
shooting,
was
that
Metal
could be for
Hellsinger,
you.
coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Give me Rhythm
for you to
Heaven.
play for free. Next up,
This is Rhythm
a game
Hell.
launches tomorrow. The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences.
David
where
Arquette
every choice shapes
and
the story
all-star
determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York.
is how
Here's
he
the first
worded
look
that.
at
Yeah.
the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
Ted Raimi.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen ads for this game before playing the LA Times Daily Crossword. I'm not.
Hanging on the end.
That's
of
the
the rope.
demographic. Is people
How
who
can
do
one person be
crosswords.
expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is
Oh,
a
the
lot more to this
Quarry.
than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
All right, let's do this.
Reminds me of Alan Wake. Just the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
I give the dialogue already
the
like
rules,
a
you noob.
thumbs down for these
June
supposed to be
10th.
the most pithy, funny.
Back at the
bits.
Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a
Oh,
shared
yeah.
world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including an innovative realm card system that lets you impact
Thanks,
things
Jeff.
like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
This looked interesting. It was the like shared world crafting game that I was like,
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid.
sounds-
The portals are a mess.
like I don't actually want to play it, but it looks
Not
cool.
even sure if Nightingale made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority.
Yes, that's
If the
generally my
portal
priority.
arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void,
Whoa.
waiting to get in.
So maybe don't do that.
Be ready with your axe pick.
Or something better, ideally.
I mean, it depends on your goals in life. Maybe you just want to dig a hole.
I'm seeing sophisticated bog physics here.
Love a good bog.
Oh, I do not. Only a fool would voluntarily want to go into the Fey wilds. Like, ugh.
I mean, sometimes there seems like worse options.
That's true.
If we shadows have offended, think but this,
Ooh. Ah.
and all is mended.
I mean, I like the style of what's going on with it.
So it's like sort of a Rust kind of thing, but with a
But
different
I agree
setup.
with Gwentian and Chad. The art direction looks amazing.
yeah.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at
Yeah.
Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce
did they
the
go
launch
too far
of
with
the
Saints
Boss
Row? Now they have to
Factory
reboot
demo
it?
across
Yeah.
PC and console, which
They
lets
literally,
you design
like,
and set
went
up your
to
character.
Mars
And,
and
since it's
then to
Saints Row,
hell.
You guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
So they're launching a thing called Boss Factory in advance of the game, so you can build your character.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Meta trailer.
I kind of dig that direction for Saints Row because it's always been sort of aware.
Be your own boss.
We're so good at
this.
Ideas.
To be fair, this is something I've always loved about the Saints Row games, is the customization. Like they have, like even since I think the second or third game, they had like 3 masculine and 3 feminine voices that they recorded all the dialogue with. So you can have like it just meant that like all the cutscenes still worked because they just recorded all the same lines with multiple voice actors, and so I always thought it was really cool considering how long ago the game came out and how few games have done it since then.
Literally anyone.
Big goblin.
I agree with you, Eric the Orange. I always picked the English male voice actor because it was like a Guy Ritchie kind of mob boss.
Right.
Neat. I'd be curious to see what the actual game is like, because yeah, they have had to dial it back. It's like, all right, hang on, we've gone to space and hell.
We've brought people back from the dead.
We got to reboot this thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's that thing where like when things get too cartoony, it's like there's no actual like stakes because it's just like
Yes.
why
Next, we've got
Why
an
do
exclusive
anything
first
when,
look at
you know,
extended gameplay of Warhammer
do
40K
everything.
Ooh.
Dark Tide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series.
Time for the
Dark Tide
Warhams.
promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up
Right,
against.
this is the
And
sort
it's
of Left 4
out on
Dead,
September 13th for PC,
Skaven
on
instead of
Steam, and
zombies.
exclusively on console,
Yeah.
on Xbox.
I mean, Vermintide was rats mostly.
Yeah, well, yeah, Skaven.
Yeah.
Those are the ratty guys.
Manufacturer HL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the colony.
It's always heresy with you.
Hopefully save the day.
I mean, to be fair,
Get in.
everything is
Access the
heresy.
operations array and use the
Right,
cryonic
Vermintide was
rods to
Warhammer
system.
Classic
Preferably
or
before
Sigma
something
or whatever it is, but this is 40K.
Right.
Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
They announced during the Warhammer Skulls presentation, they announced like over
12 games.
yeah, like a dozen or so new video games in a variety of genres, which was amazing. So there's like this, there's first person, there was like an RTS, there was some kind of XCOM, there was a card game, there was a strategy board game, like it was great.
Here's who we've licensed the IP to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's wild when you consider like how pedantic and paranoid Games Workshop is about how people use their IP. The fact that they have all these different video games being made by different people in different ways and different aspects of the Warhammer universe.
And probably differing levels of quality.
Yeah, and then, you know, as a couple people pointed out, because there's a lot of crossover in the fandom, whereas you have, on the other end of things, Wizards of the Coast, who canceled an RPG. Like that's it, right? Like there should be at least that many video games being made out of the Magic the Gathering IP, but no.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today,
I thought
they
we
are
were
ready
done
to
with
reveal
the
their
horror
latest
stuff.
creation made completely
Thought
in
we did
Unreal
that all at
Engine
the beginning.
5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a
Bloober
return to the
Team
world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Is it Bloober Team?
Yeah.
Aren't they supposedly making the Silent Hill 2 reboot? Remake?
I believe so, yeah.
That's the rumor.
I don't know.
That's just not a scary name.
It's not. I don't know. As folks in chat are saying, Bloober Team is real bad in their portrayal of like mental health and trauma and stuff. Like harmfully bad.
Oh.
You better keep that piano chained up.
Yeah.
Who knows what
It
might
might start playing. Yeah, it's a player piano.
It's a tale of sadness.
It's like that piano from like
of an artist in a place beyond
like the
redemption.
Mario Ghost House that goes like rah. You didn't hear it.
This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness, and it is mine to tell.
Oh, a psychedelic horror chronicle.
See it. All this misery.
Does it chronicle mean it'll be like more than one game?
There was no other way.
Well, I guess that depends on what you hope for.
You really shouldn't.
Everything's made in Unreal Engine 5.
I assume they're obliged to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Chronicle could just mean DLC, or maybe that there's several short stories in one game. But I wouldn't put it beyond them as like a...
It's probably that, actually, Heather. It's probably like a series of, you know, like episodes of the Twilight Zone. It's like, it's probably just like a series of stuff. Ah, yeah, Layers of Fears. There you go.
Yeah, that sounds like something
Multiple
that has short
layers
stories
of
in it.
multiple fears. Each fear itself, it's like a fear onion.
This
I was just
October,
about to say.
Gotham Knights
Wouldn't that just be a
arrives.
Funyun, though?
That
That was
means
nice.
it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an
Yes, it's a
exclusive
fear
new look,
lasagna.
let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer
Alert
Fleur
Garfield. That's what he eats when he has that dream that he's been abandoned.
Hello,
Fear
I'm
lasagna.
from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more
actually
with
really
you
like the
on
Arkham
one of our
games.
beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase
Yeah, this
is
one
the
looks
first
interesting.
in our character's
This is like,
series, and we're really
it's
looking
the
forward
Batman
to share more
family
with
sans
you
Batman.
as we continue working towards
well,
So
our
it's
I'm
launch
definitely
Nightwing,
more
Robin,
interested.
Batgirl, and Red Hood, which is
So
interesting.
I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Who's Red Hood again?
Also Robin, kinda.
Isn't Nightwing also Robin?
Yeah.
Kinda?
There's been a
Nightwing
lot
is
of-
Robin graduated.
Yeah, there's been a
I
lot
think
of Robins.
Nightwing is Dick Grayson.
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He stopped being Robin because he got mad and then he went and did
And I
his
don't
own
know any of the other ones' names.
Became my family. Gotham.
Yeah, Nightwing or Dick Grayson was like, I want to be Batman, and Batman's like, no, Robin, I'm Batman, and so he's like, all right, screw you, I'm Nightwing now. Right, Red Hood is Jason Todd, and then there's also Robin,
who technically died and then got better.
Yeah. Tim Drake apparently.
Oh yeah, Tim Drake is the newer of the Robins, right?
Yeah. And Barbara Gordon. I assume.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do.
It was just Damian
now-
Wayne. Wow.
Right, and
I
it was
have
Jason Todd.
It's up to me.
Is the Robin that was murdered by the Joker, who Joker himself, yeah, the Joker prior to being the Joker was a different villain called the Red Hood.
In some tellings, yes.
Yeah, so I believe
Okay.
that's why that connection.
I got this, Bruce.
Yeah.
I try not to keep too up on DC Comics.
I think Bruce might be dead in this one.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Steep into the night.
Do I not
That
give a
was
crap
Gotham
about video
Knights,
games
and now we
anymore,
welcome-
or are the video games
I
wrong?
think, I think you just have a very specific
co-president
There was
of
that
section
Atlas
that you-
game
you
you were
maybe
excited
Great
about
to
that.
have you with us,
Yeah.
Neil. It's been a
You know what you
eventful
like.
day on the internet
Yeah.
for Naughty Dog fans, and
it's
I would
not.
be more concerned if you liked everything that was being shown here.
I'm so sick of the only way that you
Well,
can
the good
interact with
news
all
is
these
there's
video
some stuff
games
that hasn't leaked, and we
worlds
have
by
lots to share
punching
with
the
people
shit out
about,
of somebody
all
or
things at Naughty
blowing them
Dog.
up.
But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters. And
Why are
art,
there
and
still
these
some of
characters
us?
And this journey and this world means so
I
much.
thought The Last of Us was already
and
done.
It's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And
So
that
you're
kind
here
of
to
support,
announce
that
the
kind of
new
success, we're so
Jack and
grateful to our
Daxter.
fans. It has allowed
Come
us
on.
to
Right?
grow as a studio,
Right?
and now we can
Right?
take on multiple projects more
You
than we've ever
cowards.
had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting.
Maybe
so,
some of us.
What can
Maybe the some of us.
Last of Us fans?
To last to us, says Two Flower. Also, Two Flower out
so
there
one of the things we
being the
mentioned a
change they wish
while
to see in the
back is
world
what
and
started out
making
as,
games that aren't just about
multiplayer
killing
mode.
people.
Yeah,
Has
go
evolved due to the
get
team's
Arcade
ambition.
Spirits
They really
2.
wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done.
Disclosure,
with Naughty Dog.
I'm
So
in
we
the
felt
game.
The way to do it just
But I'm not being paid to say that.
Double
for
disclosure,
the
you could
past few
smooch
years,
people
ambition
instead
has
of
grown,
punching them.
And we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell
Concept
you
art.
is that this game
So
is
it's very early in development
it's
then.
as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got
It's
a
a
story.
multiplayer game.
The way we're telling that story is very
One
unique
person's
to
got
us
a
in this
bow.
game. It's got a
Bad
brand new
Shop. Wait, is there
cast of
actually Arcade
characters that
Spirits
takes
2
place in another
happening? It's
place,
out. It's
another
out
part
now.
of the United States.
It's like a
Go get it.
somewhat familiar.
Play it.
I'm sure our fans have already
Listen to
figured
me
it
and
out.
Jacob be married.
And it's really cool, and it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So I wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean that concept.
I would say that's a real stretch to the term exciting.
All right.
Again, you're not allowed any other emotion in this if you're in this press conference.
Well,
How much can we? How much more can we milk out of this one picture we have?
Every day it feels like up in Calgary they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year,
there's a show?
you know, we've teamed up with Craig
Apparently.
Mazin of Chernobyl
Yeah, with
fame
Pedro
and
Pascal
HBO
in it.
to
Oh,
adapt
right.
Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming.
I'm surprised he
and,
didn't mention that Calgary was in
it's
Canada there.
Pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game.
I'm a little bit like
Just because I like Pedro Pascal.
I just can't, I couldn't be proud of.
I
like,
tire of
Craig
this
and the
world.
whole crew and everybody
What's
that's
up, Paul?
there.
Well, it's just
and
like-
actually their last day of filming is tomorrow.
Like from what I understand, I haven't played Last of Us, but from what I understand, like the gameplay was super tight,
so it's
but like the story part was the part that people were kind of
You
like,
actually got to direct one of the
Yeah.
episodes.
which
Yeah.
does
Yes,
not lend
I think
itself
that
to
really
like
speaks to the
excitement about a
collaboration and trust that
TV
exists between
show.
Naughty Dog and HBO.
No, and that's
I get to
all-
direct one of the episodes.
That's all
I think we have an
on
image
this
from
guy.
the episode I actually directed.
Just means they're going to have to be really good at the story part since they won't have any of the gameplay
So
part.
you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about
Arcreds,
Pedro
yes.
Pascal and
If
Bella
anyone's looking
Ramsey
for Arcade
and
Spirits 2, it's
not only
Arcade
directing them,
Spirits,
but seeing
the
them
new
build more
challengers.
episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've
That's a
seen,
low bar,
you know,
Neil.
Makes it feel sort of super.
Have you watched Halo?
Video game adaptation.
From the front side.
Yeah,
now
I
for the
heard
first
Halo's
time.
not so good as
we'll
a
see more of
show.
that,
I
next
mean,
year.
but what about the Super Mario Brothers Super
You'll hear
Show?
about it very soon. That's
Like,
Oh,
can you beat-
okay.
that was
All
pretty
right,
authentic.
Well, Last of Us
That
HBO,
was
very,
actually,
very
yeah.
exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are.
We happen to have a couple actors.
God,
here
I
that are
don't
part of
care
the
about
show.
this.
Okay,
I mean-
come on up.
We.
Oh no, they're still going to keep
hello.
talking.
Surprise.
Troy's back again.
Wait.
Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I thought
Double
maybe
dipping on that voice
Pedro
actor.
Bella, but Troy Asher out here.
You're in everything.
From the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps
Wait, they
for
said
now.
that they were finishing filming tomorrow.
But, man, I
But
was
now
really
you're
bummed that I
here?
couldn't be there with you guys.
So they're going to be in the
There's
TV
been so much
show,
stuff I feel like-
Yeah.
but not
so
as
good.
the
On the
characters
internet,
that
there's
they
so much,
voice
like,
acted in.
talk
them.
about what's being filmed. And
Yeah.
that's you guys have kept a
Interesting.
complete secret. That
Huh.
so you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except
to
for
keep-
today.
Drunk Al, we paid to fly Troy here. We're going to use the whole Troy.
It was one of the hardest things for us to do is
Use
to
every
not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The
Like, we had to
crew,
fly him
I have to
business
say,
class?
when I walked out on set,
Ashley was Gretchen in
to be met
Recess?
with literally every
Cool.
person that I met on
Oh,
that crew
that's awesome,
is
actually.
such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are
Man.
they're so perfect.
Okay,
And
as
of-
much
And
as I don't,
we've
I
been
don't,
trying
I
to
don't
sort of
care about the way
describe
they
that
present
feeling
stuff.
of sort of seeing
This
them
is still
in
better than the
person.
Game Awards being
It's-
interrupted
it's
by
like-
awards that they clearly don't care about.
It's like the
That's
characters
true.
coming
That's
to
true.
life.
We
but
knew
it-
going into this that it's like,
so
this
much more
is
than that. I feel like
a
I
big
can't
cavalcade
really
of
explain
ads.
it, but I
Yeah,
am
which is fine.
so excited to be a part of it, and
I just
just
like-
I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. It's I love the story. I love just being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited
I like
about the
just
series and the fact
Pedro
that you
and
guys are
Laura
in it
were
and
so.
undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of
What's the
bother
word?
weave and you know. Are these
Replacing
characters
us.
we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well.
Yeah,
let's
apparently
talk about what was on Twitter earlier.
These jokes are
today.
going
Lots
over
of
my
talk
head, but
about,
apparently there have
the
been a lot of
idea
leaks
of
about
what's happening. Is it looks like you guys are remaking
the series.
original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give
Oh,
people
right, they're
the
remaking
definitive version
the
of
first
the
game?
first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5.
We couldn't
and
get to our
PC.
original vision the
Instead of
first
talking about it,
time.
let's look at it.
And then
All
the
right, let's take a
PS6
look
is
at
going to be,
the
it's like, okay.
Last of Us
Okay.
Part 1.
The PS5 one was pretty close to our original vision. But the PS6 one that we made now, it's like exactly.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
Did they already remake The Last of Us?
Something to do with that
one?
girl.
Didn't they do like an up-res or something for like the PS5?
I think. Yeah, they did
Yeah,
a
they
remaster.
did a remaster.
But this is a ground-up remake.
I
Yeah.
guess so, yeah.
Okay.
So maybe there'll actually be differences.
I've never been this close.
Kind of feels like The Last of Us 1 made them more money, and so they're still just trying to capitalize on it.
Can't be any worse out there.
With the PS5, we could finally render everyone being so dirty.
Yeah, really get all the sweat.
upon
The
a time,
beloved story.
I had somebody
Was
that
it
I cared
beloved?
about.
Well, yeah.
And in this
I mean,
one,
when it first came out, it was really...
Yeah, it was very, very critically and
How many close calls have we had?
critically well received, and also from audiences.
But like, critically acclaimed is different than beloved.
Yeah.
Like, it was a tough story from what I understand.
Yeah.
It's like saying The Road is a beloved story. Like, it's a
Had some practice.
well-told story, but people aren't like, oh man. Sometimes I just go back and watch it. Just to...
Truly
That's
one
not
of
a
my
book
favorite
one
games
reads
of the past
twice, I
decade.
feel.
Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the
Yeah, I guess-
performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process.
I guess-
Sorry, Julian Pond says the captioner's
animation
edibles
that
have
we did
kicked
for
in.
the first
Yeah, holy moly.
Retargeted on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity.
Oh,
And then
wow.
the animators went back and
Who we could
Side by
take
side,
the
you just how much
French
it has
and
changed.
eat.
You went and you redid the model, you built everything.
Everything
Then-
is
then
built
he
from the
divorced.
ground up. Same art
Horse.
director
Wow, what the
re-architected
hell
whole thing
happened?
from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that
no.
they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved
what?
before.
Oh, it's
And that's
part
just like
one.
of the
They're pulling a
things, we talk about,
Squeenix.
like, this brand new AI, like all the combat.
Or no.
is
Well, because
redone.
The Last of Us Part 2 is...
Just,
Oh, right.
The
It's the
fidelity
second
everything,
two.
60
Okay.
frames per second. All the stuff you're getting on the
Wow,
PS5.
what is
Again,
the-
we wanted to
the-
give, knowing because of the show, because
Like,
this
it's
is
stuck.
all-
Like,
all new
usually
players
it
for
does
PS5 and
the
PC. We wanted them
words.
to have the
Like, why
definitive
would it
version
not
of
be
The Last of Us.
using...
Amazing. Well, now you
That's
guys
so
get to-
weird.
I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it.
But like
Maybe
usually it
again
gets like if
just
it's messed up, it
to
gets the wrong
refresh
words,
my
but it still
memory
gets
before
words.
working on
Yeah,
the
I
show.
mean, maybe it's also tired of...
It's just
I
trying to
was
do
a
it
These kinds of
phonetically.
games.
glutton for
My
punishment.
AI
I went
is
straight
sick.
from
Just
playing,
refresh my
Yeah, never
memory.
played
straight into
Oh, it's
part
Morbin
2.
time. You
Oh,
say
no.
so.
So the last time I played literally would have been 2 years ago since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks
Punishment.
Like it's
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back. 'cause
Oh, I
it's,
can't
you guys did such an
Might be trying to
amazing
send
job
us a
on that
secret
original
message.
game, and
It's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that
Pretty
think of
awful.
The Last of Us 2 combat,
Oh,
but
no.
kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system.
Oh my
everything we
God.
learned on,
This is
like,
going on
Last of Us
forever,
4, Last of Us
sorry.
2, we apply to this.
Well, I
Again,
mean,
to get
when
that
we
definitive
take
version.
more
Just to
interest
give a
in the
quick shout
closed
out,
captioning
this
going
project
off.
is headed up by Matthew Gallant.
Yeah,
and
sorry if
Sean
you're actually
Skye.
interested in this and we're talking
You'll
over
hear
it,
a
but-
lot
A
more
guide
about
to
it, see a
give
lot
the
more
Dine
about it in the
Author
weeks leading up to the
project is
release
head up.
September 2nd on PS5.
They,
All right. Well,
Shortly
I
thereafter,
love that they're
we will
milking
look
this
forward
out
to
of
that.
like
Neil, you
they had
talked a lot
like
about
2
games
screenshots.
directed by other people.
Yeah.
What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job.
Still doing the
it's
thing.
A little
Okay.
early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it.
You're
then.
making guests.
Otherwise,
Still
we'll
making
So you do have
guests.
a new project.
My
We
day
have a new
job.
project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
You remember
You know,
that
I
time
actually
they,
think
We'll try and
these
save it.
subtitles are
All
worse
right.
than having no
Troy, Ashley, Beal,
subtitles.
thank you so
Oh,
much for
definitely.
dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that
You,
The Last
you
of
remember
Us is
what
returning,
was
as
it?
you
Was
said,
it
for
last Summer
September.
Games Fest
Thanks,
or was
guys.
it like a
Appreciate
Game
Thanks, Jeff.
Award show where they
All
announced a
right,
new
well, that
studio?
is going to
Oh,
do
hey,
it.
it's
Thanks
fixed
to
it.
Naughty
That was
Dog and
it.
PlayStation
It's
for that
starting to
very
fix itself,
special
I think.
look at The Last of Us and the entire
Nope.
franchise
Nope.
and where things are going.
But like, if somebody was
very, very
relying
excited
on the
about that. All right,
subtitles,
Summer Game Fest continues
Oh,
over
yeah,
the next
no.
few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine. And
That's how you
exclusive new look
ended the
at
show?
Planet Atlanta.
Which is
And
a
then
meandering
Devolver
chat
Digital
with
Showcase.
Neil Druckmann
Tomorrow,
where
Oh, my
nothing
goodness.
nothing
Geek
definitive
Week, which I'll
happens.
be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Game Showcase streaming,
Ugh.
along with the Epic
That
Games
is
Store
not-
Showcase. And then finally Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream
like
them
if you
all
were
at
relying on the subtitles and weren't
summergamefest.com.
listening to it, you'd be
As
like,
for me, I'll
did they
see
just
you
start
again
speaking
in
in
August when we
tongues?
are
What
back
happened
live
here?
in
What, is
Cologne,
there a gas
Germany
leak in the
for
studio? What's
Gamescom
going
opening
on?
night live on August
Is there a
23rd.
gas leak in my
And then
house?
the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles.
Ooh.
And finally, I'm excited to share
Winter
that
Game
Summer
Awards.
Game Fest
Did
will
they do that
return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest, and remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Wow,
Hey.
that was their big closer, eh?
I think Jeff might need to like learn the tactic of one more.
Yeah, that was a bad closer.
Like do his closing, give us one more hype trailer or something. But that was. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Happy
Oh.
birthday to you.
Oh, this is the Double Fine
Happy
thing.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs.
Day of the Devs.
What?
Oh,
You
now
know
we're on
what
Day of the
Day
Devs.
of the
Devs
This
is?
is
Day
a
of the
different.
Day of the Devs
All right.
is the greatest and
don't need
definitely
to.
the oldest
Nope.
independent
Nope.
game festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago by
sorry,
Goldfarb
Tim.
Productions and I Am
Yeah.
It to celebrate.
All right.
Hey,
Enough of that.
speaking of epic game reveals.
Yes.
Yes.
Good segue. Awesome. Yeah. Come back in an hour for if you're watching live for
The world premiere.
yes of
Commander
Dungeons.
Legends.
Sorry, Commander Legends: Dungeons and Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate release videos, where we have a draft and gameplay of two pods, two different videos of a full draft of Commander Legends, featuring a bunch of folks from Loading Ready Run and special guests Alias V and Sheevan Bot, and that's going to be. They're pre-recorded and because they're edited, but we're gonna air them live on the stream, and then once they're done airing, they'll go live on the YouTube.
Yeah. It's neat.
Cool.
We did one draft and then we split it into two pods. So you have to watch both videos, please, to find out what is going on with all of the stuff, because you see everybody's draft experience from pod 1 and then you see everybody's draft experience from pod 2, and even though it was the same draft, it's been basically edited in such a way that it's two almost completely unique videos. So enjoy that.
And yeah, we won't be in little bubbles in the corner making snide remarks during it.
No. James and I will introduce it, and then that's it. And then you're just going to watch it, and then we'll pop back in, because it's two videos. We'll pop back in between and say hello and run an ad break, and then do the other one.
You could feel free to imagine us in little bubbles making snide remarks, though.
Yeah, or you can make your own snide remarks.
Yeah, think of it as a watch party.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Don't let us stop you.
Let's.
yeah.
So, who had overall feelings about that show? Was there anything anybody cared about?
There was a couple things that I thought looked neat. Of course, because it all went by so quickly, I can't remember any of them at the moment. I'm extremely hyped that Routine is back from the ashes. That was a big surprise.
That was a good call.
Yeah, that was amazing. That said, it is weird how many, because I think with Routine that made 4 sort of retro tech future horror games in space.
Yeah.
So that was a little weird.
Weird. Yeah, that's just like apparently that's the thing this year.
Yeah.
Or
I guess
whenever.
I guess it's probably just like a sort of like a reflection of like dev cycles, right? Like, We would like, 5-6 years ago, we basically didn't have any space games coming out. And so everybody's like, let's make a space
Now we
game.
have
No
them
one's
all.
making space games right now.
Yeah.
And so now all of those space games are ready to come out. So,
I'm interested in Stormgate, which is the RTS from ex-Blizzard folks. Witchfire. Sorry, because there was also a game called Dark Tide. Witchfire, which was the first-person fantasy shooter game.
Right.
I've never played Soul Hackers. Did you play the first Soul Hackers?
I don't think I did. I think, or maybe I didn't like it. I don't like every Atlas game.
That's
like,
okay.
The Strange Journey games can just go to hell as far as I'm concerned. They're so miserable. So I don't know. I'll check it out. I may not like it. If I don't like it, that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is Witchfire made by the people that made Painkiller? Because Painkiller was made by people Can Fly, which was not the devs that was in front of Witchfire.
People Can Fly doesn't exist anymore, I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, is it former people from that studio?
I mean, I feel like...
If it's got the same pedigree, then I'm very excited.
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Astronauts is Adrian Chimelaars' new studio. Okay. Well, there we go. What's up?
Okay, so I Hackers, and it looks like...
Oh, yeah, you definitely played Soul Hackers.
Yeah. It's it was Devil Summoner... I don't know if you can see this on my phone. But Devil Summoner Soul Hackers was a 3DS game, and I did play that, and it was good, I believe.
Cool. Well, hey, Soul Hackers 2. There you go.
So maybe something to look forward.
Goat Simulator 3. I'm interested to see the new Saints Row.
Mm-hmm. I think putting out a character creator beforehand is a
that's a good idea.
Neat idea.
I don't love I don't think I'm going to be into the gameplay of Nightingale. I think I'm going to enjoy watching.
Yeah.
Probably Surge play. That looks like a Surge game. So I think I'll be interested in watching someone play Nightingale.
Yeah, I feel that way about Neon White. Because I love the style and the aesthetic of it, but I don't think I didn't really think the gameplay was for me.
Yeah, I want to watch Adam play the Cuphead DLC.
I kind of want to know more about the Tranquil Apocalypse.
Oh yeah,
that one looks interesting.
High Tide or
High Water?
High Water.
Yeah, High Water.
And American Arcadia looked awesome. I'm excited to try that one.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed Flashback, so Flashback 2 could be cool. I don't know. I mean I am that like 3D rendered 2D running around stuff. I kind of like it. It tends to be a fun way of doing side scrollers.
Yeah, like I knew going in that this presentation was not likely to do much for me, but I like watching PR stuff with friends. That's why I showed up.
Me too.
I
must have missed.
Why are they keeping Silk Song from us?
Jordan and Scarble are talking about a MiHoYo space train game, so I must have missed that when I was out of the room.
That one, I have interest in seeing because it's very anime and I like the aesthetic of it.
The tech otakus are back to save the world with trains this time.
Yeah, Star Rail, Space Rail, something.
Sweet. I like trains. Star Rail. Neat. Oh yeah, right. There was an Alien XCOM, kind of. Dark Descent. Aliens Dark Descent, but it looked kind of like one of them XCOMs. Yeah.
Could be cool.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just looking up Soul Hackers. I actually don't think I played this game because it was like one of them first-person dungeon exploring ones, which I honestly have little patience
We definitely own it. I know it is in that cupboard.
Yep, and it's probably worth an absolute butt ton of money if me looking it up very quickly online is to be believed.
Yeah, well, I mean, the 3DS eShop went down, so a lot of physical games have they already previously skyrocketed, but now they're definitely going to skyrocket.
I mean, here's my advice. Obviously, don't buy video games because you think they're going to be worth something later, but buy Atlas games because they do very small runs of them, and then they're very hard to track down, and there's always somebody who wants to play them.
CG Wonder's asking if we're going to do a co-stream for any of the other streams happening soon. I forgot that it was the Xbox Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Sunday's not ideal, and I think we have other streams scheduled probably during that time.
Yeah.
So
Not sure.
probably not,
I'm
which is a shame.
waiting
but
for Nintendo to pronounce that they're getting a direct, and I'll just
Yeah.
watch it. I can't.
No,
promise
the
streaming.
Devolver one, that doesn't work for, like, you just watch it. Like, that's
Yeah.
not gonna, you can't, like, make fun of, or you can't make, like, snarky commentary on something like what Devolver
You
does.
cannot make fun of something which does not take itself seriously in the way that, like, they called it the marketing countdown to marketing, right?
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need us in bubbles to inject some levity to the proceedings.
I am curious if the Capcom one will have anything that hasn't already been announced at either the State of Play or this one, because I'm like,
Probably not.
why?
When
bother?
is the Xbox Bethesda thing? Because it's also Le Mans this weekend.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's on Saturday though.
Yeah, I know, but
7 till
I know it's on Sunday. 10 a.m. on Sunday. Oh,
It's like
it's
the
Sunday.
one day that we don't
What if I
do stuff.
What if we
so-
slept in?
It's
Yeah.
like technically we could, but no.
Tell you what, you
But
watch
probably
it
won't.
and then tell us what was cool about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 There we go.
Yeah. Let
I'm gonna sleep in. Maybe we'll make pancakes.
a day of rest.
Yeah.
You don't need my hot takes.
All right. Well, let's
Well, you do, but
let's thank the awesome people who subscribed during this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can take a quick break and then come back with the Magic premiere. So thank you to these awesome people, starting with Dented Pockets for 66 months. Thank you very much.
Which way are we going?
Heather.
I guess you next.
Mike Smith 916 for 96 months.
Candy Nuke, 81 months.
Hey, it's Jodorowsky! 56 months.
C4 Penguin is a new subscriber. Welcome.
Woo!
Yay.
MT Boot has been gifted by an anonymous gifter.
Jovinius Maximus back for the 52 months.
And Dahoud Left-Handed celebrating their 4-year subiversary.
Gabriel Mobius
It's Mobian time.
for 44 months. They were Mobying before it was cool.
Yeah.
Lupatron is a new subscriber. Hey, welcome to the channel.
Hey, look at that! Two Flower, 106 months.
Wow!
Welcome back. Go buy Arcade Spirits, the new challengers.
Yeah, you'll find it to be a CG wonder. For 32 months. It probably won't take you that long to play,
10 of 9 for 26 months. Thank you.
Gwelchmai of House Paradox, 1-year subiversary.
Look, over there, zoom in, it's Dr. Magnify for 45 months.
And when you zoom in, you say, "Hi, gamer!" 21 months. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, like the jeans.
Yeah.
For 15 months.
You know who those jeans fit? Grumblin' Moblin.
They were made by Androgy Knits with their crocheted jeans.
Oh.
77 months. Welcome back.
And you buy them at BWK789, which is a cool boutique downtown.
They breathe well.
Yeah.
Mordor is bad. Ooh, with the hot takes.
Hot take, yeah.
Nova TM2 for 38 months.
50th sub on the day. And roughly 21 Smurfs. It's hard to tell from this distance, but they're coming closer. For 83 months, welcome back.
The Smurfs are small.
Yeah.
Thanks to all you awesome people for subscribing and supporting us. Of course, you can do that on the Patreon as well, or the Loading Bay Run store. Lots of cool merch for you to check out.
Ooh, Bob42 sneaking in with a 5-month sub under the wire there. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, RJ Bear Plays also snuck in 50 months.
Welcome
Sorry,
back.
Paul.
No, that's good. Stay tuned at 2 o'clock for the Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate.
Woo!
It's gonna be good.
All right.
Appreciate the editing.
Bye.